Introducing first, from New Orleans, Louisiana, and San Antonio, Texas, respectively, BK Rhythm and Gigi Gianni, the Brat Pack.
Here they are, the Brat Pack, opening up the action today. A formidable tag team who's under the leadership when they're with Reina Del Rey, the one that was responsible for Tormenta's last match here in WoW for some time. They are the Brat Pack, and their manager is Adriana Gambino.
It was last week, the injury you're talking about with Tormenta, and of course you saw GG and BK laughing on the outside of the ring. You could tell they were really concerned. So possibly sharing some of that responsibility along with Reina Del Rey for the injury to Tormenta.
And their opponents from the island of Senorita Guam and the beautiful islands of Hawaii, Tiki, Chamorro, and Island Girl Kalaki.
With the injury with Tormenta, we opened up, of course, with the Trios champions, the self-proclaimed most dangerous and greatest team in wrestling. They, of course, made reference to Kalaki joining that bench of Ashley Blaze and Tara Strike being the third person on the bench, threatening, if you will, Kalaki for tonight's main event. Well, we will see tonight how she fares with her tag team partners, Chantilly Chella and Gabriella Cruz. That's our main event coming up a little bit later on today. But David, the Island Girls, set for action.
They certainly are, Nigel. They look great. This is a big opportunity for them because the Brat Pack, they are the team to beat.
Okay, everybody, pipe down. You guys know how it goes. Looks like you two are back again. Remember last time? We got the pin because all the Brat Pack does is win. And we're about to send y'all two back to the island. Ooh.
I want my money back for that one.
Did you pay to get in there tonight?
That's my point.
Am I charging you now?
If I have to listen to raps like that, I might charge you more. Lock up now from Gigi Gianni to Tiki Chamorro. All jokes aside,
You
David.
need a raise to come in here and listen to that.
Listen to that.
Is that what you're saying?
That's right. The fans, of course, agreed with me, chanting, please don't rap. Now as Gigi Gianni working on the arm of Tiki Chamorro in the early goings of this contest, David. And boy, don't we have a lot of great action on the program tonight, David, including one of your favorites, Xena Phoenix, in action here a little bit later on tonight.
Well, she's a favorite of mine because of the intensity she brings to the ring every time. And she's a rookie in WoW, and she's showcasing her talents. Tiki in there with the side headlock on Gigi and takes Gigi over.
Side headlock takeover by Tiki Chamorro, David, and now Gigi Gianni trying to roll Tiki Chamorro over. Good for a 1 count, but only motivates Tiki Chamorro to hold on to that side headlock a little bit more closely, as now she sends Gianni into the corner of the Island Girls. Tag in to Kalaki.
Kalaki is in there. Now, by the way, Nigel, you mentioned one. We've got Xena Phoenix, you mentioned the main event, but ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, making a return to WoW Women of Wrestling tonight is Americana. Americana will be in there against Scout Parker. I wonder if she's gonna bring Sprout Greens with her to the ringside.
I'm not sure, but they better keep their eyes peeled either way for Big Rigs and Bourbon now, as Kalaki with the side headlock applied on Gigi Gianni, and now both Kalaki and Tiki Chamorro double team move. Tiki hooks the leg. Will it be enough to put away Gigi Gianni? No, says referee Julio Rodriguez. Gigi Gianni now sent into the turnbuckle, and of course Americana returning. I know that a lot of our fans have been hitting us up on our @WoW Superheroes social media pages and looking forward to that, but take a look at how distracted Julio Rodriguez is by the island girl,
Well, it
Kalaki.
backfired on him. Gigi took the referee away, then Kalaki came in and did a smart thing, taking Julio's attention away, and BK jumping outside the ring, and then Gigi had a possible pin on Tiki, but Julio was distracted, so it all backfired on him.
Gigi Gianni's got the leg of Chamorro, who kicks out right at 2, David. Hanging in this contest is the very tough and rugged Tiki Chamorro. And now BK Rhythm and Gigi Gianni working as a double team, double axe handle to the back of Chamorro. And BK and Gigi couldn't be any more proud of themselves. Now as Tiki Chamorro sent into the corner, the back just being punished as the almost football-like tackles the shoulders into the back of Chamorro. We're going for an album cover now, the Brat Pack, as referee Julio Rodriguez distracted once again by BK Rhythm.
Gigi just scooting Tiki out over the ring apron, just enough to walk over and humiliate her.
BK Rhythm with that fashion walk right across the back of Tiki Chamorro now, as BK Rhythm splash right into the small of the back of Tiki Chamorro, trying to weaken down the competitor from Guam. And of course, kicking out at 2, showing that big heart, the tenacity, and the wherewithal to hang in this competition, David, of Tiki Chamorro.
Here comes Gigi. Gigi's got Tiki in the middle.
Gigi Gianni just snapping the back of Tiki Chamorro right across her own body, and now Chamorro on her knees as Gigi Gianni clubs away at the chest of Tiki Chamorro. And this is an interesting version of the cravat, David, applied by Gigi Gianni.
Gigi in trouble now as Tiki fought back. Tiki's going to get the tag for Kalaki.
And Tiki Chamorro with the jawbreaker, and yes, this gives her the opportunity to tag into Kalaki. Discus-like punch to BK Rhythm. Gigi Gianni goes down, and now Kalaki with the barrel roll.
And it's broken up by Gigi Gianni, just in time.
The team of BK Rhythm and Gigi Gianni. Oh, wait a minute.
Knocked together, but nothing's breaking, baby. The Island Girls now slamming the fashionista and the rapper together in the middle of the ring.
Here it comes, David, the 6-7-1. It connects to Gigi Gianni. And now, Kalaki, middle of the ring, has BK Rhythm. And now she's got her locked in for that surfboard, David.
Kalaki, hanging 10, baby, as she pulls up on the back of BK Rhythm.
Kalaki's got the pin, middle of the ring. Could we see it? Yes! The Island Girls with a major victory to kick things off here today on WOW!
Your winners, Tiki Chamorro and Island Style Kalaki.
Boy, BK Rhythm, Kalaki took her out, and Gigi Gianni very upset over today's loss. But Nigel,
Introducing first, from the mean streets of Los Angeles, California, it's Fury!
Are you ready to rock and roll, David? It's the heavy metal sister, Fury, set for singles competition, David. And what a nice victory for the Island Girls as we come back from commercial break, and a great way to kick things off at WOW, David. Now is the headbanging of Fury.
Fury going up on the second rope and giving it to all the fans.
And Fury rocking out with the fans here at the WOW Arena, set to take on one of WOW's newest up-and-comers and most successful as of late, David, Xena Phoenix.
And her opponent from Albania, Xena Phoenix, the Albanian Grappler.
Ever since debuting in WOW, Xena Phoenix in singles competition only has one loss, one blemish on her record. She's made the WOW Superhero Training Center proud, David. Of course, she has competed in mixed martial arts, grappling arts, and now professional wrestling here at WOW Superheroes. One thing WOW definitely prides itself on is bringing athletes from different backgrounds, and that creates an all-new level of competition, something that Xena Phoenix has definitely brought to the table here on WOW. Referee Max Padillo in charge of the action here in this singles matchup, David. And if you're Fury, you have to watch out for the lightning-quick Xena Phoenix. She's just so fast, David.
Well, you talked about the international flavors of WOW. You're going to see tonight the Canadian in there, Kalaki with Chantilly Chella, the American, and Gabriella Cruz from Brazil.
Xena Phoenix side headlock on
And you notice,
Fury.
Nigel, the fans cheered for Fury when she came out, but now that they see she's competing against Xena Phoenix, the chants have changed solely for Xena Phoenix.
Jackknife pin by Xena Phoenix, good enough for a 2 count. And Fury,
Look at
wow!
that takedown!
Waistlock takedown from Xena Phoenix, who, like I said, don't blink your eyes. Wait a second, pin on Fury, because you might miss something, David. If you're Fury, you have to be careful for that. And I think if you're Fury, you're gonna wanna try to slow down. Although right now, Fury rolls up Xena Phoenix after that suplex, and Fury now with the clothesline and doing just like I imagined, David, trying to slow down that pace.
Well, she took the finger, if you saw it on that clothesline, and put her right into the, well, they don't have an Adam's apple with ladies, but right into the middle of the throat of Xena Phoenix, and that took some air right out of the Albanian grappler.
Hey, I don't care if you got an Adam's apple or not, David. A punch right in the throat is gonna hurt one way or the other, no doubt about that. Now is Fury looking to rock out here on the back of Xena Phoenix. A little headbanger's ball now on the ropes, and Fury with the headbanging Xena Phoenix throat right on that middle rope, David, and definitely Fury has slowed down that pace of Xena Phoenix, which is so dangerous if you're standing across the ring from her. Knee from Fury. This could be enough to put away Xena Phoenix, but no. Half a second left. Xena Phoenix powers out, David.
Fury up on her feet, Xena going for the ropes. Since she's had the thumb to the throat, Xena Phoenix has been struggling.
Xena Phoenix, like I said, one of the fastest rising WOW superheroes in recent memory, David, and of course, coming back to WOW tonight, Americana in action.
Well, we're so happy for Americana and the fact that Levi has made a successful recovery, and he's excited to see his mom into action tonight. Yeah, I think Levi's been missing WOW more than his mother's been missing it.
Levi, of course, loves being here at the shows, and we are going to see.
Oh, wouldn't you? Get to watch your mom in the ring flying high. Oh, look at that! Xena Phoenix!
Japanese arm drag to Fury now, who is favoring that shoulder in Xena Phoenix.
Setting up that shoulder is what I call it.
Oh, yeah. Fury, though, with the backhand, looking to shut things down to Xena Phoenix, who clutches that right jaw and out.
This
Fury.
could be the first loss for Xena Phoenix in singles competition.
The flatliner from Fury. And now Fury can feel it. She would like to be the second
I stand
blemish.
corrected. Second loss, Nigel. Producer just told me. Xena, she's got it, Nigel.
The armbar and Fury. Like many of Xena Phoenix opponents, tap out in record time. Xena Phoenix, what a win.
Your winner, Xena Phoenix! Introducing first, accompanied by Sprout Greens from the Great Outdoors, it's Scout Parker!
Hey, Nigel, the Scout is coming out and accompanied by her friend, Sprout Greens.
The environmentalist, David, and I'm surprised to see that the stolen stick of Tracy Smothers, of course, the mentor of Jesse Jones and Big Rig Betty, not being used as a protest sign. But if I'm Scout Parker and Sprout Greens, I would keep the eyes turned on in the back of my head, if at all possible, because they are playing with fire, no doubt about it.
Well, they took that stick. They took that stick.
Yeah, and you see they don't have it out to the ring with them. I'm sure they've got it hidden somewhere now.
They don't want to tempt any Jesse Jones or Big Rig Betty, I'm sure.
No, they do not, David. But right now, this is about singles action, and this is about Americana's return to in-ring action here on WOW.
And her opponent from Buffalo, New York, it's Americana!
David, you see the colors of red, white, and blue on the entrance video, and the amber waves of grain, and there we see Americana making a return here to WOW.
That's right, Nigel, and everybody's excited about it. She took time off to be a mom, and it was so important to her because that's what's first with Americana, and that's being a mom. And she took care of her priorities, and now she's back in WOW in full swing tonight as one of the fans bestowed a flower arrangement as she came to ringside.
Americana, so happy to be back here, and WOW, the fans, happy to see her back, David. And Scout Parker, I think, is the only one, along with Sprout Greens, without a smile on their face, David.
Well, Sprout is getting out of the ring, and Miss Parker is ready for action.
Referee Charlie Wu in charge of this action.
Fans shouting Americana.
They're excited to have her back, David. I'm excited to see her here, and I'm also excited about that main event coming up a little bit later on tonight.
Americana, nice takedown.
Americana with the side headlock takeover on Scout Parker. Quickly puts Americana in the head scissors. Americana, though, floats over for that jackknife pin. Americana geared up and ready for action, and I must say, David, that this match could favor Americana as she has had time to prepare, time to rest her body now. And Scout Parker misses. Americana with the roll-up.
Well, we saw Santana Garrett welcome her back to WOW, and one might ask, are they going to team up again?
Well, I don't know, David, but, you know, Santana's found a great partner here as of late in Princess Aussie. Backhand spring elbow.
Oh, she missed with that takedown as Scout Parker held the ropes.
Smart move by Scout Parker, the environmentalist, looking to recycle now.
Americana rushed her. Now look at this, Sprout Greens, who you'd think would play fair, being one that likes her vegetables.
I can't imagine what Sprout and Scout think of those flowers. Oh man, the short Rana to Americana being cut and placed in the corner. I'm sure they see that as wasteful, David, from Americana.
Yes, of course.
Scout Parker now sending
They
Americana.
don't want to know that Americana was drinking some water out of a plastic bottle earlier today.
Well, as long as she recycled, David. But
that's
now,
right.
Scout Parker and
Look
Sprout Greens.
at Sprout Greens going up there.
Sprout
The
Greens.
vegetable vigilante herself.
And now, using the hair of Americana, Scout Parker just sending Americana all the way across the ring. And this Scout Parker is dangerous with Sprout Greens on the outside of the ring. We've seen what they can do. Of course, we heard about that big beat down of Big Rig Betty and Jesse Jones.
Fans, I'm hearing there's a situation going on downstairs.
Good Lord, look at these two teams just ripping into each other. Miami Sweet Heat, Holly Swag, Penelope Pink, an all-out brawl in the back, David. Holy cow!
We're back into the action, fans.
The climate disaster by Scout Parker almost earns her the victory, David, but what's going on down there? What a brawl!
Total chaos down there. They've got to get some officials down there. We saw some of it, but we're back in the ring for the action.
Full Boston Crab.
Parker puts the Boston Crab on Americana.
Scout Parker doing all she can to put away Americana. Now on the shoulders of Scout Parker. Americana finds herself out of that pinfall attempt by Scout Parker, now shoving Parker off. Americana coming back with the clothesline. And David, we've got to do something to keep those two teams under control.
Total chaos down there in the locker room.
Going for the cover on Scout Parker, who kicks out at 2. And Americana can sense victory, David. Can she keep her momentum going? Scout Parker looking to stop that in a clubbing blow right into the lower part of the back of Americana.
Two competitors up on the second rope. Americana was going to go up there to do her patented move off the third rope. Scout Parker in trouble as she was thrown off, and there you have it.
What a moonsault from Americana! And Americana victorious on her return here to Wow David.
Americana did it tonight.
Your winner, Americana! Introducing first, from San Francisco, California, St. Paul, Minnesota, and the Glitter Aerobics Academy of Beverly Hills, respectively, your Wow World Trios Tag Team Champions, Coach Campanelli, Candy Crust, and Gloria Glitter. They are top tier.
Top tiers in the main event tonight. And they came out in the opening moments of tonight's broadcast to tell you what they tell you every week here on WOW, how great they are. Well, let's find out if tonight the right combination has been put together. And in fact, as the Rubik's Cube that Coach made reference to will come up with a victory against top tier tonight.
The self-proclaimed greatest team in all of professional wrestling has also added another moniker, David, just a few short weeks ago, claiming to be the most dangerous team in all of professional wrestling. I tell you what, Penelope Pink, Holly Swag, and Miami Sweet Heat, as of late, surely have given top tier a run for their money in that category. And David, you mentioned it, but the lumberjack match coming up.
Yes, it is. That lumberjack match is the only way, Nigel, that I foresee that we can keep and contain these competitors.
And their opponents, from Indio, California, home of the Coachella Festival, Brazil, and Toronto, Canada, respectively, it's Chantilly Chella, Gabriella Cruz, and
Of course, when top tier came out, they spoke of Kalaki. Kalaki, they would love nothing more than to, in their words, bench and put on the injured list to make her join her former partners, well, at least former partners here in WOW, because they're not here because of the injuries sustained by top tier, and that of Ashley Blaze and Tara Strike, as Chantilly Chella and Gabriella Cruz, along with Kalaki, make their way out for this trios main event matchup, David.
Well, the combination may be this one. We've got the high-flying Brazilian in there now with the dancing Chantilly, as I noted earlier, from America, and the kicking Canadian.
And of course, all three of these superheroes, Kai, Chella, and Cruz, very well on their feet, David. They have those lethal kicks.
Boy, it was rocking in here.
Oh, yeah, David. We are packed to the gills here in the WOW Arena. It's main event time. Referee Jeff McGowan calling for the bell to be rung. Gloria Glitter kicking things off for top tier, and Gabriella Cruz kicking things off for her team, David. Of course, you mentioned it, David, the lumberjack match. That's our main event for next week. It's going to be Holly Swag and Penelope Pink defending those titles against Miami Sweet Heat, and the lumberjack match, we've seen it for weeks and weeks and weeks. Now take a look at the athleticism of Gabriella Cruz, David.
Well, we're not going to take it into the locker room anymore. We're not going to take it up the ramp anymore. Chantilly off the third rope on the Glitter. We're gonna keep it all inside the ring. And how are we gonna do it? We're gonna put 12 WOW superheroes surrounding the ring, and they are gonna contain the action inside the ring once and for all.
Chella tags into Kalaki, who sends Gloria Glitter with an arm drag, but that might not have been the best move. It sent her to the corner of Top Tier and allowed her to tag into Candy Crush. But Kalaki feeling very confident in the early goings of this contest, bringing Candy Crush back over to her corner.
Look at this, the Brazilian goes up and over.
I don't know, I've never seen a sunset flip like that, but it was good enough for a 2 count on Candy Crush. Gabriella Cruz, new here to WOW, but 5 years in the game of professional wrestling and over 7 years as a black belt in judo and jiu-jitsu. Gabriella Cruz with the drop kick, Chantilly Chella with the cover, and Crush with the kick out. Waist lock here applied by Chantilly Chella. Arm drag to follow things up with Candy Crush, the heavy hitter of WOW. And now, Chella off the ropes. Just so fast is Chantilly Chella. The 11-year veteran now in with Candy Crush. Candy Crush, of course, a very, experienced boxer who was transitioning to pro wrestling.
You know, we saw that Candy Crush ripping that head off of little Daisy earlier. And I gotta tell you, maybe it's a trigger for Candy Crush. Of course, she had her boxing gloves ripped up.
Well, David, I couldn't believe what we saw with Candy Crush and Top Tier just ripping the head of Daisy right off. And of course, you saw the look of little Daisy Lane.
Will she confide in Fury, her friend?
So disappointed, of course. Thank goodness that Fury was there. Jackknife cover now by Chantilly Chella. So much going on this episode of WOW. Now tag into Kalaki.
Coach Campanelli inside, and there, a kick, a missed kick, the two of them locking up, and Karaki's got Coach Campanelli, but Coach twist out a neck breaker.
Coach Campanelli just so lethal, able to turn that backslide into a swinging neck breaker, gets a 2 count, but Kalaki, as tough as they come, David, hanging in this matchup, and you better be one tough cookie, because now she's in the corner of Top Tier. Candy Crush just binging Chantilly Chella. Gabriella Cruz off the ring apron. My goodness!
My. That was vicious.
Kalaki dropped so violently, it looked to me like her knee hit her forehead. My goodness. And now, Gloria Glitter getting lit up by Kalaki, who's not only a martial arts expert, but a catch wrestling expert. And Gloria Glitter sending Kalaki down to the canvas. Gets a 2 count. Kalaki, though, still hanging in. This is main event time, David. And Kalaki knows what that means. Kalaki going for the cover now. Gloria Glitter able to kick out and pull down Kalaki by her hair. I would not want to be Gloria Glitter. Candy Crush or Coach Campanelli messing with Daisy Lane. To me, that's dangerous territory to be in, David.
Nigel, our backstage camera is Daisy Lane with Fury right now. Let's go.
You know, Daisy is kind of cool without a head. You know, it's really metal. Okay, we can sew the head back on. It's easy fix. We can sew the head back on. Don't worry about it. Top tier. Top tier.
Chainsaw stepping into Daisy and Fury's conversation and learning about little Daisy. As we can expect, Chainsaw is upset she's livid.
So I had a little dog when I was a kid called Blue, and my sister tore him up. I think she ripped his head off and threw him in the trash incinerator and burned little Blue.
Oh, boy. Well, that is not going to be a nice family reunion. When you see her next time, telling all the business here on national TV. As Kalaki tags into Gabriella.
Look at that, baby! Double drop kick by Miss Cruz from Brazil, Gabriella Cruz.
That's right. makes Gabriella Cruz, along with her speed, so dangerous. This Cruz is fired up, David.
She's bringing a little salsa to the ring tonight, baby.
Double knees, right into the arms of Glory Glitter. Wait, Coach Campanelli swings in with that drop kick and almost cost Gabriella Cruz the victory, who fights back with a beautiful drop kick. Such athleticism in this main event match, David. And now, all six superheroes. Gabriella Cruz in the ring with Gloria Glitter now. Gloria Glitter with the code breaker sends Gabriella Cruz down to the canvas, and Coach Campanelli in for her team. Campanelli and Candy Crush with the bottom tier. Coach Campanelli hooks the leg of Gabriella Cruz, and top tier walks out with the victory in a match and in a night where top tier has run roughshod all over this arena,
They ripped
David.
the head off a little Daisy, and now they've just ripped the heads off of Chantilly, Miss Cruz, and Kalaki.